And so New Yorkers, City Council, a lot of people have come to realize that Rikers Island is the problem. Not just prisons in general, but Rikers Island is one of the worst, and that we need to change that. But the problem with that is that we're not going to reach this deadline at this rate. I mean, for example, this actually requires investing into construction of facilities that we need to expand and upgrade. So like, for example, in Manhattan, in Chinatown, they want to create this correctional facility, but it's not opening until 2032, which is way too late, much later than what the city needs it for, 5 years later than what it needs it for. And so right now, a lot of New Yorkers are thinking, where are the Rikers inmates going to go when this deadline expires? Or is Rikers going to remain open like a lot of people are suspecting now? And it's not just Manhattan. There have been delays in other projects in other boroughs. We essentially have a little over 2 years to get enough housing, enough infrastructure, enough guards to these jails and these prisons in order to accommodate the 7,000 inmates in Rikers Island. And right now, the city is not looking ready, and I don't think it's going to be ready in 2 years. It might take us longer. And it's not just New Yorkers that are losing faith in New York City's ability to shut down Rikers in time. It's also the federal government. In fact, the federal judge just stepped in and took away New York City's rights to Rikers Island, pretty much. Now, the district judge that decided to impose this on New York City was Judge Laura Taylor Swain, who decided to appoint a federal remediation manager. And now this is very serious. You see, the federal judge showing up is really demonstrating to New Yorkers that the city has failed and that the federal government has to come in and save us. And even more so, this manager is now the person that makes decisions on behalf of New Yorkers for Rikers Island. So it's going to make decisions on the operations, on the budgeting, what's really going on in Rikers Island. And of course, hopefully they do a very good job and they clean up all the mess that's going on over there. And in addition, hopefully they are able to prepare New York City in the next little over 2 years to shut down Rikers Island. And if that's not the case, then we need a more realistic deadline as to when we can expect Rikers Island to be closed and what exactly it's going to look like when it is.